Number 8, JT Super. Number 29, Caitlin Michael. At 4, number 25, Morgan. At 4, number 23, Bonnie.
All right, here we go. If you're in the chat, let me know you can hear me. And we will be underway here shortly. Let me get some fine tuned camera work here. That's good. And I think we're good. So shoot me a text, drop it in the chat if you can hear me. Anybody there? Oh, well, whatever. You got it? Okay. So, looks like we've got the starting 5 out. Laurel Sumar, the elder, out deep with Van Leeuwen, Foster, and Corrigan. Changing it up from yesterday. Colony, I spaced me out who we had going for them, but it'll be okay. Colony lost 6-1 yesterday to Wasilla, and Lathrop lost to West Valley 4-0. So this will do it. Loser goes home. And we're about to be underway. 15 minutes on the clock. Here comes puck drop. And go time. Colony wins the raw. Gasper gets the puck. Fans it over. Here's Corrigan. Throws it down low. Giving chase is Foster, number 29. He's going to get after it. No, that's not Foster. I apologize. All right. Battle along the board. Picked up by the defenseman. Walks it up through the middle there. Picked up by Van Leeuwen. Corrigan's got a chance. He's going to fire the puck. Gloved down by the goaltender for a stoppage. 14:39 to go. Period number 1. Shot on goal. Good offensive zone work. We get a wholesale line change. Van Leeuwen, and Finkel. your local law firm with Summer and McWright out deep. There's the puck back down into the corner. 23 picks up for Colony, loses handle on it though. Tries to go back the other way. It's going to go on the wall. Summer's going to get there, keep it in, throw it back down low. Smart play. Giving chase is number 17, Finkel. Here comes on the wall, and that's going to clear all the way back down. McWright's going to retrieve it and pull it up. Nice play there. Looking to the back door. Colony's got pressure. Tries to go to the middle. Bowden covers. 14-13 to go, period number 1. So we got another stoppage here. Looks like Colony's going to get a line change. Van Leeuwen's going to take the draw here. It's a tie up on the dot there, wrestling through it, stepping out. Here goes Colony, gets the puck. 17. Here comes Finkel. Finkel up to Tatum Van Leeuwen. He fires on the net. That's going to be gloved down by the goaltender. That's going to be another stoppage. Is it shaky?
Oh no, I'm just like watching it like, oh shit.
Yeah. Shucks.
I mean, shucks.
So phooey. All right, we got new blood. Wilson, Corrigan, and Greenwood picked aside by the goaltender. Number 40 turns to his partner Willoughby. 35 up the wall to Sawyer. Sawyer kept in by Laurel. Wilson gives chase, working against Willoughby there. And here's 11. Greenwood's battling, chipped in. Good forecheck by the Lathrop Malamutes here. Up through the side. No, Laurel gets the puck, turns it to Greenwood. He can't handle it though. 16 for Colony. Tries to get it up the wall. Past Wilson. Finally does. It's going to be out of the zone. Cleared by Colony. Here comes Colony. And they can't gain the zones. Zones over to the far side. You see the number. I apologize. Almost picked off there. There's Corrigan playing the body. Another hit there by Greenwood. That's Fangman. Fangman gets the puck, goes into the wide side. Nice little move on Sumar. Nothing doing, though. Goes to the far side. Can't get through. Holy cow. Almost a bad change there for Lathrop. Strong on his stick is Laurel, though. Wilson gets it, chips it up the wall. Jaeger back down low. Oliver Wilson kind of got tied up there. Here's 29 out to number 4. Kind of shovels it. Holy mackerel. And we got a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be roughing on Bailey Laurel, if I'm not mistaken. So Lathrop Malamute's going to be shorthanded down for 2 minutes. 12:51 to go here, period number 1. And we've got Finkel, Van Leeuwen with McWright and Summer on defense. So we shall see how this shakes out. Van Leeuwen's going to take the draw. Tied up. Colony gets it. Goes back out to the defenseman. Defenseman go back down low to the wing. Wing circling, head up, firing the puck. Oh, he rung it off the bar. Dodged the bullet there. I don't think Bonin even saw that. McWright playing the body. Chipped out in front. Here's 14. Oh, another crossbar getting saved there by his 2 best friends. Back down low goes Summer. Oh, into the. Dang, that's just a bad bounce. That is just a bad bounce. You can't do anything about that. So that's a short-handed or a power play goal, 12:27 to go. Colony. 1-0. So weird, strange carom. And it's in the back of the net. Here's the retrieval by Lathrop. Back it goes, D to D. Here to McWright. McWright's going to go up. And Finkel can't handle it. That's going to be an icing call. 12:18 to go. Period number 1. 1-0 Colony. So here it goes to the blocker side of Bonin, the near side. One back by Colony. Wolf is going to try to hold it to the point. Does so. A little long for Summer. Here's McWright's going to get it. Chip along wall. No fans on the puck. But there is Finkel. Finkel's going to go through Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen into the zone, firing the puck high and wide of the net. Finkel ties up. He's got 2 on him. Works back down low to Bodie Van Leeuwen. Bodie Van Leeuwen Can't get it out of the, or can't keep it in. Oh, he does. Finkel's got it. Out to McWright. McWright down low looking for the tip there. Back to Tatum Van Leeuwen down low. He throws it along the side of the net. Bodie Van Leeuwen retrieves for Lathrop, overskates the puck. And back comes the Colony Knights off a skate. And that should be an icing call as it was on the defensive side of the red line. Everybody's an official. Cranking out the jams today. Got the fans in the stands going. Or just me and Micah. All right. Wilson's going to take the draw as the officials work on the net mount. Lathrop in their home whites flashing like poetry as they skate along with speed along the ice surface. Number 3, Wilson, tied up in the face-off circle. Corrigan battles back out to Sumar. Sumar gets it, just throws it back down low to the corner. Wilson's going to give chase. Wow. That's a pretty soft call there. That's pretty soft. But Wilson's going to go to the box. Wow. Little ODB going on here for the kids at home. All right, so we've got Van Leeuwen, Finkel, Summer, and McWright. There it goes, one back to the side there. Summer's going to retrieve again, battling, working back out. Colony goes high, looking Willoughby looking down low, finds somebody. Back out across ice it goes, back down low it goes. Summer's going to give chase, battling, working, good work, good stick work. Here it is, picked up by Finkel out to Willoughby. Willoughby throws it at the net. It goes to the wide side. Good pressure here on the PK by the Mutes. Over to Willoughby. He can't handle it, though. Swiped that by Van Leeuwen. Here, Colony gets it in the corner. Just throws it to the side of the net. And giving chase is Lathrop. Back out, down low it goes. Off of the skate. McWright's going to get there and fire the puck down the ice. Oh, it's tipped on by Van Leeuwen. He had an opportunity to make something happen. Number 4 retrieves. Forecheck hard, just thrown to the middle of the net. Willoughby gets the puck. Willoughby looking. Oh, can't handle it. Still looking head up, fires cross ice. And out of the zone by Summer. Good clear. Here comes Bodie Van Leeuwen, throws it off of the shin guards of the Colony player. Picked up there by number 29. 29 beats one player, beats another player. Summer stops up. He's working with them against the wall. Giving chase is Van Leeuwen and McWright. Chipped along the wall over to Eckstein. Eckstein fires. And tied up here in front of the net. Bonin kicks it to the corner there. 17 back out to Eckstein. Eckstein's going to walk in, fire the puck. Oh, right in the derriere of number 4. Yeah, looks like we got a slash. Some might say that may have been a compensatory call, but what do I know? I wouldn't make too much fuss about it if I was Lathrop. 9:47 to go, period number 1, 1-0. Colony. Number 3, Oliver Wilson's going to be out 22 seconds, and then it's going to be a power play for the Lathrop Malamutes. So we've got Corrigan taking the draw with Van Leeuwen, and the Laurel and Sumar. Throws to the far side. Too much for Van Leeuwen. Tatum Van Leeuwen. Wrapped around the boards by the Colony Knights. The Laurel chips it back into the zone. Here comes Tatum Van Leeuwen. Tatum Van Leeuwen looking, firing. Swallowed up by the goaltender. 9:31 to go, period number 1. 7 seconds left on the power, or 4-on-4, excuse me. So by the powers of mathematics, the Malamutes will have a power play, their first of the game, for 1 minute 38 seconds. Here's the draw, won by Colony. Willoughby gets the puck, turns it to the other side. Kumar gives take. He's going to fire it at the net. Tip. Oh, that's a great scoring chance. Here it comes back out. Laurel, I wouldn't like to get in front of that thing. And here's Corrigan. They're going to be on the power play here. Corrigan cycling, firing. And Laurel picks up the puck off of the shin guard of a Colony player. He goes around, turns it out to Sumar. Sumar looking down low to Corrigan. Corrigan back out to Sumar. Sumar fires over the net. Caden Van Leeuwen gives chase. He's looking. And it was kicked off by the Colony goaltender. So we're going to have a wholesale line change. So Van Leeuwen, Finkel, and Greenwood are the forwards. Some McWright out deep. 9 minutes to go, period number one. Power play opportunity for the Malamutes. That's cleared out of the zone. Summer's going to give chase with that Red Bull before the game really put some wind in his sails. Back up the ice, no. And out of the zone it goes, and retrieval by Colony. Number 4 just going to fire the puck down the ice. Van Leeuwen's going to give chase and pick up the puck. And McWright's going to get it, break it out of his own zone. Take it off the wall. Here's Summer. Kind of not really doing a whole lot here, these guys. All right, here we go. Here's Lathrop. There we go. They got it together. Here's a nice move there by Finkel. Finkel again into the zone. He's got pace. He's working in through the zone. He's battling, and number 4 is going to fire out to the middle. It's going to be picked up by number 15, Jackson Summers. Summers looking, surveilling the landscape, passes it over to McWright. McWright looking up the ice. He's going to break in the zone. Breaking in walks around the side of the net, kind of fires from a bad angle. Kick. Is that a shot block for the referee? Summer fires. Oh, blocker down, and a save and a stoppage. Little congregation there in front of the net. That's what you're hearing. 4 seconds to go. That's what you heard. That's what you heard. That's what you're hearing. Yep, X is going to give it to you. Fun fact, that's how Adele learned how to identify the letter X. One back out. Summer keeps it. Looking, fans on it. Big hit, though. That was a big collision there. And we got fresh blood on the ice. Wilson, Corrigan, and Greenwood. Wilson's going to duck in. They can't clear out of the head. Now they're out of the zone. Colony's going to pick it up. Looking, firing it up there. Out of zone. That's a souvenir. Out of play. 7:32 to go, period number one. 1-0 Colony. Little Aini Kamosi. Wilson's going to take the draw just outside the offensive zone. There it is. One over to Corrigan. No, battling still. Back out to Laurel. Laurel just going to fire down the ice. Whoa. Little off-speed stuff picked up by Wolf. Wolf's going to get the puck, circle the net, go up the wall. That's going to go the length of the ice for an icing call. 7:18 to go, period number one, 1-0. All right, back he goes stairs. Oh, look at that cross-ice pass there by Van Leeuwen. Finkel going to chip back to Laurel. Laurel's going to throw it back down. A little reverse hit going on there. And back to Tatum Van Leeuwen covering. Thrown into the zone. Wolf retrieves for Colony. Looking, turns to his defensive partner, Willoughby. Willoughby looks over to Schaefer. Schaefer looking, throwing it off the wall. Little long. That's going to go the length of the ice, and that'll be another icing call. So Colony trying to get the stretch pass going today, but unable to complete. Here we've got a couple more offensive zone draws. Hopefully Lathrop can get some possession with the Van Leeuwen light out. Van Leeuwen, and Finkel LLC. And one back tied together, another stoppage. The referee's getting a little pulmonary function test today. Van Leeuwen taking the draw again. Ties up, went back out deep. No, here's Van Leeuwen. Oh, just worked through. Thrown back in down low. Casper's going to give chase. So is the Colony defenseman. And I can't make the move. And Eckstein turns it along the other side. Van Leeuwen's going to work on number 14. Backed into. Here it comes back out to Summer. Summer fans on it, though. 2-on-1 opportunity saved by the goaltender. Picked up on a rebound. Here's Van Leeuwen again. Van Leeuwen kicks up the wall. And now it goes big hit there by Finkel. Here comes Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen's working on him. Oh, it's brought to the side. Here's Finkel. Finkel can't reach it, though. Here's McWright's going to turn and look for, another fan on the shot. Holy cow. Back over to Summer. Summer's going to just throw it to the middle of the ice there. Nice move by Colony. Colony works into the zone. Oh, no call there. He was a little water skiing. That's no good. So McWright's going to break out of his own zone. Tied up together by two Colony Knights, thrown back down low. Here comes Summer picking up the puck off the wall. He's going to throw it to the middle of the ice there, looking for Greenwood. Too long, though. Here's Wilson. He's going to get it. That's onside. Firing the puck, swallowed up by the goaltender. Back to the far side it goes. Chip to the middle. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Here comes number 9. Number 9 firing. What a save by the goaltender. Good job, Braden. 88 down low to 9. Back to 88. No, it's not. It's too long for him. Here comes Turner Greenwood. Chips to the long side. Corrigan's going to get the puck and just fire it through to the wide side. Wilson's going to pick it up off the wall. Can't do so. Overskates the puck. Chip back to the middle. Number 4 for Colony. A little long, but he's going to get there. Looking over the line. Oh, holy cow. Almost knee to knee there. Wow. Another ringer off the bar. That one was, I think he, Bonin was sitting fastball, and he went just change up. There's the pass Sawyer, and that's going to be held up by Brendan Bonin. Is that a line change? So Van Leeuwen, Finkel, Summer, McWright is the line match. No, Sumar and Laurel out deep. Pardon me. I thought they had changed. Blocked down. Here goes Colony. Colony goes down to the corner to number 3. Number 3's looking, firing up through the middle. Picked up there by Caden Van Leeuwen. Nice little move inside out. Gets it into the zone, but picked up by Colony. Colony gets it. Laurel tries to throw it back into the zone. Can't do so. Finkel trying to walk it in. Touched the side there by Finkel. Finkel's looking. Sandwiched by Colony defenders. Up off the wall. Cheap and easy. Back on the puck is Sumar. 4:13 to go. Period number 1. 1-0 Colony. Sumar looking. Throws it along the wall. Finkel's going to grab the puck. He's going to look far side. And there's Bodie Van Leeuwen. No, nice little move. Oh, it could have taken a dive on that one. Here comes back out. We got new blood out here on D. And working to the side of the net. That's going to be another stoppage. 3:53 to go. Period number 1. So here's an offensive zone draw. We got a new forward line out there with Wilson, Greenwood, and Corrigan. Wilson, here's the draw. Wins the draw. Wins the foot race. Oh, it's still loose there to the side of the net. Back along the wall here. McWright gets it, throws back down low, and that's going to be out of play. Was off somebody's hand. I think that might have been a... Yeah? Should be a delay a game then. Bumping up the jams again. Here's Wilson, tie up there. All right. Number 14 is going to break out of the zone. He's going to break out and throws it to the middle, blocked up by the defenseman. Here's Wilson. Wilson can't stretch. He turns back and ring around the boards to the far side, picked up by 17. 17 Schaefer working on McWright. Working on the big hit by Corrigan there. Throws it out to the middle. Here comes 53. Back out to number 23. He's just going to fire it. Blocked down, kicked aside by Bonin. Thrown to the middle of the ice. Here, Summers going to give chase. Big hit there by 14. And, it's loose. It's loose, and it's free. 2-0. So that's going to make it 2-0. 3 minutes to go.
Like the boys ain't into it.
Seems like they are just kind of freezing when they get the puck rather than doing something with it. It's like surprised they got it. So, not an insurmountable lead by any stretch, though. Van Leeuwen, Finkel, and Van Leeuwen are the forwards. There's the puck drop. One back. No. There it comes to Bodie Van Leeuwen. Bodie Van Leeuwen's going to work into the zone. Looking, turning to the middle. Can't reach his brother. Here comes number 9 into the zone. 1-on-2. 1-on-2. They get tied up, and down goes one of the Knights players. Willoughby gets it, throws it back down low. Down low, picked up by another Colony player. Fires the puck to the side of the net. Here's 16. 16 looking to the slot. Can't find anybody. Goes to the corner again. Back out it goes to the corner. Finkel's going to get it. Finkel battling. Bodie Van Leeuwen battling. Back out to the defense. Firing to the far side. That's still in the zone. Nobody's hand up, so smart play, though, by Finkel up the wall here with Colony. Here's number 9 into the zone, firing, and saved by the goaltender. So we're going to have a defensive zone draw here. Fresh blood. Wilson lines out with McWright and Summer on defense. 2-0. 2:08 to go, period number 1. What? Yeah, a couple of them. So Wilson wins the draw back to Summers. Summers going to get it, throw it to his D partner, and back out to 19. 19 throws it down, back out. Eckstein's going to get it, pitchfork it down to Wilson. Wilson's going to kick it along the far side. A lot more intensity for the Colony Knights there today. And McWright's going to break out of the zone. McWright up to Greenwood, Here's Wilson. Wilson's going to go. He's got the puck. He's working into the zone. Nice little move there. Gives it up. Here's McWright. Fired back into the zone. Back down low it goes. Wilson's going to get in on the forecheck on 23. Over to 19. Back over. Here's McWright going to get it into the corner. McWright looking. Pulls up. Battling. Back down around it goes. Wilson's going to give chase on number 19. He does so. And he's going to break out of the zone. He has to pick up the wall. No, he's still got control of the puck. Makes a move on Greenwood. Good strip there. Into the zone's number 4. He's going to walk in. And Corrigan's going to try to pick it up here. A lot of battling, a lot of nothing doing. Summer gets the puck. It squirts out and kicked to the side. Dude, what are you doing? Holy cow. Back to the middle it goes. Fired. Saved by Bonin. Kicked out. Great job by McWright. And Eckstein's going to give chase. 36 seconds to go. No forecheck pressured by the Malamutes. Big hit. There it is. Turnover, shoots. Oh, what a save by the goaltender. 24.5. .24 and a half seconds to go in the period. 2-0 Colony. Fired and up above the netting. Out of place. Souvenir. Brought to you by M&O Auto Parts. 21.1 to go. Period number 1. Van Leeuwen's going to take the draw here. Battle. And here comes Colony out of the zone, 2-on-2. Tries to go to the wide side. Tipped into the zone by number 17. 17 firing, another save by Bonin. Thrown along there. Here's Sumar. Sumar's going to work on Schaefer. Out to the middle of the net, just wide. And looks like we're going to have the nets off. Wow, another cross check. Bailey Laurel. .2 to go. Period number one. We're going to take the intermission off so we don't have to watch the Zam, and I don't have to sit there and bore you all with anecdotes. Wilson's going to take the draw, and it should just about do it. There it is. And we'll be back at about 15. So we'll see you then. Thank you.